Do you think there were corrupt referees before you got there? If he wasn't liking the fair results by the sounds of things?
No, I never. That's one thing I never believe. I never believe any referee's corrupt. Okay. Yes, there's incompetence.
Right.
There's some referees better than others. That's life. I think in all walks of life, there is better people in your profession. There's some that need more training. Some need an arm around them. That's what I needed. I sometimes needed a... Pierluigi Cleaner was very good with me. He got the best out of me because he knew how to manage us by putting his arm around us. He knew I needed to be loved, where other managers in the PGML didn't give us that. Didn't give us that feeling. So you react to different situations. Corruption, you've seen corruption around the world. I think it's one of the biggest problems for FIFA and UEFA. Matches being fixed.
Because we know sometimes clubs have been.
But sometimes you can take referees out of that. Okay. It's not always the referee that can be involved in that. Sometimes the club arrange. Sometimes players are involved. The coaches are involved. We've seen in past referees being suspended for it. But it's sporadic. It's very very small number that's being brought out. I think in general, referees want the best. They do the best. But certainly in some of the, like Egypt and Greece, they got paid a lot of money. They want that money, to help their income, help their families.
Yeah.
And, they want matches. And when they don't get matches, it affects their family. And that's when they get upset because they just want to referee matches.
Were you ever offered a bribe to make decisions a certain way? Or I suppose the other side of it would be threatened to make decisions for a certain time?
I was very lucky. I was very, very lucky. I was never approached. Never.
Do you know of referees that were, though? Is that a story that you sometimes hear other referees tell?
No, that's one thing the referees wouldn't, because I would be duty bound to report them.
Yeah, okay.
Because that's something that isn't right and shouldn't be accepted in any way, shape or form in football. So I was never approached. Because I was always refereeing the big matches abroad, the top teams. Yes, some teams used to give you some gifts at the end that were acceptable gifts: a shirt, a pen, a pennant, a bag, tracksuit. But in general, it was, that was their level, because we got paid such a high salary. So the clubs thought, we can't even touch referees because they're getting paid so much money for a Champions League game. Then what wasn't necessary. We were judged, and also I was judged what I've just said before. I need to perform to the best of my ability because I want another match.
Yeah, okay.
And another match. So, yes, hear about it, but it was something that I was never exposed to, or I've never even heard anybody around my circles to be subject to that.
I'm just going to pause for a second because I'm very proud to announce that this show has its first sponsor, and it's a good one. It's NordVPN. As the owner of a marketing agency that operates online, it's really important for me and my team to stay protected with whatever we're doing online. And that's why NordVPN is essential to the operation of my business. Now, if you're a massive football fan like me, you can't watch every game because of the ridiculous 3 p.m. blackout, but you can if you use NordVPN. You can change your virtual location to another country where that game is actually being played. You can also watch games when you're abroad. NordVPN is also the fastest VPN, so no buffering, lagging, slowing your internet down. To get the best discount off your NordVPN plan, go to nordvpn.com/Ben Heath. Our link will also give you 4 extra months on a 2-year plan. There's no risk with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. The link is in the description below. Go ahead and check it out. It's not when referees are chatting, they're going, you'll never believe what, such and such.
Nah, it was never, especially English referees, were never subjected to that. We were, I think everybody around Europe accepted that English referees were, even though would make mistakes, there was never any of that suspicion. Never any suspicion.
Okay. You've obviously refereed a ton of games. Is there a favourite moment, something that sticks in the memory?
There was some special. I think one of my special moments was probably the Olympic Games in London, 2012, and refereeing the final. I did 2 other matches, and to be nominated by FIFA, because it was a FIFA tournament, to referee the final, Brazil-Mexico, and in Wembley, was probably my first and probably one of the most enjoyable tournaments, but also to finish that tournament. And it was a great tournament to be involved in because you could go and see other sports. You were part of London, which was so iconic, to have the Olympics in your own city, and to referee the men's football, the gold medal match was just incredible. And I remember the game was a brilliant game. Mexico won 2-1. A lot of superstars were playing that we would see now. For example, Neymar. They were all playing in this match. Yeah. So there was some great players playing in this tournament. And I was a youngish referee, given that opportunity. And I remember, I think it was Sepp Blatter was in the lift as we're going after the match, going up to my hotel room, and he went, "Son, you did very, very well." And I was like, wow, the FIFA president said that, you know. It was them moments probably live with you forever, especially the Olympic Games, because London put on a great, great show.
If you want to watch my full video with Premier League referee Mark Clattenburg, you don't want to miss this one, you can watch it right here.